Hey girls, it's Amy for the Do-It-Yourself segment. Today we're talking about going from a daytime look to a nighttime look with makeup. And we have makeup artist Noelle McDonald back with us, who's going to show us how to do that with model Andrea.
So we already have just a neutral brown eye on there, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to tape just a little bit deeper brown than we already have on there. Tap off the excess so it's not going to fall out on your face, because you've gotten off of work, you already have a nice foundation on, but we're just going to work this right into that triangle that we spoke about. So it's going to be right the end of your lash line up, and you're just going to work that and blend. The biggest thing about eyeshadow, especially when you're creating a deeper eye and a little bit of a darker eye, is blending. That's going to be your most important thing. And having a brush like this that's going to be a fluffy brush is going to help that. And if you hold it at the very end too, it's going to actually give you less control and make it easier to blend out.
Okay. And that's just an eyeshadow brush? You can find that?
You can find it anywhere. You can find it at Target. It has some good ones, and this is just one from MAC.
Okay. And again, the makeup brushes are really important.
Yes, makeup brushes. If you're going to spend money on makeup, I would definitely suggest investing some good brushes. So now I'm going to put my brush into this really fun turquoise color. And we don't want to go too crazy because we don't know we have a lot of makeup on, but we're just going to apply it right about 3/4 of the way. Close for me. And we're just going to press it right into the eyelid. And this is just going to create some fun color for our night look.
That is a fun color.
Blend, blend, blend is the most important thing. And we're still tapping off the excess every time we put it on.
Now, could you do that like a bright purple or bright yellow, anything bright right there is going to pop?
Absolutely, yeah. Be careful with yellow, but I would definitely say any blues, greens, or purples. Purples really work good with any eye color, so purple is probably the best color to use, but this one's a really fun one as well.
Okay, so any color but yellow.
You can play with yellow, just in moderation.
Okay.
Golds are really good, though.
Oh, okay.
Golds are really beautiful, yeah.
Yeah, I always like gold eyes, that shimmer, and especially for a, a dance or a nice dinner. That'd be fun.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, and you're putting it on the lid and...
Yeah, just all over the lid and just blending it upward is the biggest thing. And then we're going to take that same brown eyeliner that we used, and we're just going to create a little bit of a larger line on there, because usually we're not going to wear too much eyeliner for our day look, but we're just going to put a little more on there since we want it to be just a tad more dramatic for our night look and a little more noticeable, I guess, since we have a little more shadow on there.
And you can do black too. I mean,
absolutely, yeah.
If you do black during the day, you could just stay with the black.
Exactly.
Okay.
Or vice versa. If you have brown during the day, you can always jump to black instead. Yeah, and then you can always top it off with a little more mascara. And another thing I suggest for a nighttime look is to just take a little bit of bronzer, and I'm using a matte bronzer today.
Okay.
And just turn for me. You're gonna want to start right where you can suck your face in a little bit, make the fist face, and that's gonna be where you don't have to hold it, it's okay. But that's where you want to put your bronzer and just pull it inward, and that's actually gonna contour your face. And you don't want to put too much, but you can also bring it right upward as well. So it's gonna kind of almost into your hairline. That's gonna create a lovely dimension on your face.
Now, can any face type wear bronzer? Like, it doesn't matter if you're pale or super tan.
Absolutely.
Bronzer is okay.
Yeah. If you're more pale, then just go with a powder that's a couple shades darker than your face. It's another good tool. So it doesn't have to necessarily be a bronzer. It can just be a color that's a little deeper than your face color.
Okay. Now, what about blush?
We already have a good peach color on there, but for nighttime, we're just gonna get a little bit of this bright red and tap it off just so it's not gonna be too crazy. We're just gonna liven it up just a little bit, so it's a little bit of a brighter color, just to go with our fun bright eyes. And you just wanna apply it on the apples of the cheeks, kind of in like a downward horseshoe motion. Again, kind of pulling it back, and you're gonna blend it into that bronzer.
So blending is very important.
Yes, that's what's gonna create the airbrushed, really finished look on your face, is making sure that you have that blended look.
And you don't, like you said, you don't need the most expensive eyeshadows or the best makeup to still pull off a really good look.
That's
true. You can find at Target, Walgreens, all
yeah, as long as you
CoverGirl.
know how to apply it and have the right tools to do it, you definitely can create any good look.
Awesome. And then maybe with a nice,
Oh,
like
yeah,
a red
don't
lipstick,
forget for your
or
lips.
we'll probably be careful with red. That's
Yeah,
really
since
hard
we
one
already
to
have a
pull off.
bunch of color on our cheeks and our eyes, we're just gonna go kind of with a little bit of a deeper pink, and we're just gonna use a little bit of a gloss.
Hey, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Noelle, for showing us how to go from day to night. Again, you can find out all these beauty tips on our website at everythingbeautifultv.com, and we'll see you next time.